So, the All-Star game today. The All-Star game tonight. Who do we think is going to do well? So, obviously, AZ Floyd won a three-point contest. No surprise to anyone. No surprise to anyone that AZ won a three-point contest. My prediction. And it was so funny. I was like, I remember yesterday, my whole video talking about it, I was like, it was a really boring night. I was like, well, AZ Floyd was the one bright spot. As I just kept saying, I was like, AZ Floyd is the one bright spot. And everyone's like, oh, you're just saying it wasn't fun because Caitlin Clark wasn't there. And you don't like AZ Floyd. And I'm like, man, AZ was the only bright spot. Literally the only one. That being said, it was still a bit of an iffy day, but the All-Star games today, and I really, really hope that this is taken semi-seriously. Like, as in taken as seriously as this year's All-Star game. Like, if you're looking here, the team that should win, if this was a actual basketball game, Teresa Weatherspoon's team destroy Cynthia Cooper's team. Like, if you look at Cynthia Cooper's team, whose game suits an All-Star game? Paige, no. Citron, fuck no. Copper, no. Howard, no. Mabry, yes. Malonga, she's going to dunk it a few times. Kelsey Mitchell, sure. Angel, no. Stewie, no. Gabby Williams, no. Jackie Young, no. If you look at whose game suits an All-Star game on Team Teresa Weatherspoon from the bottom, Aja, kind of, but not really. Courtney Williams, yes. No. Courtney Williams, maybe. Jess Shepard, fuck no. Neka, no. Olivia Miles, absolutely. Jonquel Jones, just going to chuck. Kiki, not really. Ryan, yes. Gray, yes. Aaliyah, no. Caitlin, obviously. My prediction is that the MVP of the All-Star game is going to 22. That is my prediction for the MVP. Like, I don't really see how we're looking at how we look at Caitlin Clark and is like her not being the favorite to win the All-Star game MVP. I don't think Olivia Miles is going to get enough shots up. I think she's going to throw some like 360. I think she's going to do some like Jason Williams elbow pass type shit. A dunk is minus 170 in the betting odds. Like, they're going to let Malonga dunk. I don't put money on it. Do not bet on anything based on what I've said, but the odds of them letting Malonga dunk feel high. It feels quite high that they're going to just let Dominique Malonga dunk the ball. That in general kind of feels high. That being said, I reckon Caitlin Clark's just going to hit a couple of... Is there a 4-point line this year? I don't think she's going to be guarded that highly, and I think she's just going to go and just start chucking from deep. I think she's going to start chucking from deep, and I think it's going to go in for Caitlin. That would be my guess. I think Mabry's got a shot at winning an MVP as well, because Marina Mabry is on a heater this year. I think Marina Mabry's on like a stupid heater, where it's like, it feels like for her, every shot she's taking is going to go in. And like, I think everybody kind of knows that when that happens, those type of players where it's like, oh shit. When they get hot, it's over. Someone said Caitlin said in her presser she was trying to get them to add a 5-point line. Like, if Caitlin Clark goes and hits 5 4-pointers, someone said she was not on a heater. No, because she's a game shooter. She's not a rack shooter. If Caitlin Clark hit 5 4-pointers, and that's all she's going to shoot, by the way. That is all she's going to shoot. Caitlin Clark will not shoot a 2-point shot. She is going to just start chucking 4-pointers. I wonder who's going to win the game, though. Like, it's funny. If you look at the last All-Star MVPs, Fee just kept hitting open shots. Like, Caitlin's shooting a career high from 3. She's shooting a career high from the field. And she's doing that while being guarded heavily. She is going to be wide open. And I mean it. Wide open. And I just don't see Caitlin. I don't think the Paige has a range to start in some 4s. Not that I don't think Paige is good enough. I think if it's a serious basketball game, the conversations change very much so. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it's going to be a fun game. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell MVP be very fun. Like, if you look at the last MVPs, other than Fee, I'm pretty sure the last MVPs are like Arike, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Arike. So, since 2021, Fee is the only non-scoring guard to win MVP. So, I don't see... Like, Age is not taking it seriously enough. She's not winning MVP. Aaliyah's not winning MVP. John Quell's not winning MVP. Angel's obviously not winning MVP. Neither is Stewie. Unless Stewie somehow learns to shoot again, she's not winning MVP. Howard's not winning MVP. So it feels like it's going to go to a guard. And, like, Citron doesn't suit that type of game. Neither does Paige. Like, if Team Cynthia Cooper win, it's probably going to be because Kelsey Mitchell goes off. And Kelsey Mitchell could go for 40 here. She could go for 40 here. Like, if Caitlin and Kelsey are guarding each other, I don't think either of them are going to guard the other. I think they're going to just let the other person score. But yeah, it is really, really an interesting one because the points record is 36, but like last year was a mockery. It shouldn't count. Skylar Diggins had 15 assists. The all-time record in assists was 10, and Skylar Diggins had 15, but just handing the ball to Fee, and they left Fee wide open. Like, it kind of made a mockery of it. It kind of made a mockery of all of it. But yeah, look, I have a feeling. Someone said if Kelsey Mitchell leaves the Fever, she goes to Minnesota. They don't have the cap space to sign her. But yeah, I do think that that it's going to go to one of the scoring guards. My prediction, I'll go Caitlin, but could literally be anyone.